Have you ever realized why learning French is so challenging? In fact, 90% of the French learners struggle to achieve fluency. I've also seen people learning for more than 3 years but still struggle to communicate with native people in French. So what kind of mistakes that they are doing? Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Tuhindra Chaudhary and I'm an entrepreneur and master from France. So today in this video, I'm going to show you what are the mistakes that you should avoid while learning French, and also I'm going to discuss about the executable strategies that you should implement while you're learning French. So stick around to the whole video because this video is going to be a game changer for you. The first mistake is focusing too much on grammar. I've seen people who are learning French, they focus too much on grammar. Instead, they are not focusing enough on speaking. Many French learners spend countless hours on just memorizing the conjugations or grammar rules. When it is their chance to speak with someone, they freeze up. So why is that happening? What's the problem beyond it? Well, I think it is just because of the traditional learning methods which emphasize too much on grammar. Even the textbooks that are available, that are being read in the schools, they are also filled with the exercises just on grammar or conjugations or other grammar topics or tenses, etc. I understand grammar is important, but this is not the whole picture. In fact, when you are in France, if you don't speak French with people, you will feel isolated. I would say instead of focusing too much on grammar, start speaking with someone without thinking about grammar. You can learn grammar gradually and it comes up with the time. The second thing is discourage due to mistakes. I have also seen so many people, they take care too much on their mistakes. They try to be perfect while speaking. Instead of that, I think they should consider mistakes are the natural part of learning. With each mistake, you get an opportunity to learn and grow. I think you shouldn't let your mistakes hold you back while learning French. While speaking French, you should just focus on speaking. And even if you make mistakes, it's absolutely okay. No one is going to judge you because no one is perfect here. The third mistake is thinking about the CEFR levels. I know that there are CEFR levels for any language like A1, A2, B1, B2, but language should be learned naturally. I have seen people who are learning any language, they focus too much on levels first. They think about, unless I do B2 level, I can't speak French. But this is not the case, guys. In fact, lots of language institutes, they take the same approach to teach the language as per the levels. I would like to give you an example of yourself only. Think yourself as a child, and did you really learn your native language as per the levels? In fact, you can also take an example of a small baby. Does a baby learn as per the A1, A2, B1, B2, or does he really take care of the grammar? No. He just keeps listening to you while you are speaking and repeats after this. Repeating is the best exercise. Repetition. They just do the repetition and they just listen to you a lot, and then they start speaking with you. Even if they make mistakes, it doesn't matter for them. They just keep improving with their mistakes and they keep speaking with the language. This is the most practical and pragmatic approach to learn any language in this world. So don't wait until you feel perfect or ready. In fact, perfection can never be completed because learning a language is just like an ocean. It's a never-ending process, guys. You will keep learning French. In fact, at this point of time as well, I still learn some new things in French and I still try to implement it in my daily life conversation. So what are the solutions that I can give you? What are the strategies that we can implement while you are learning French? I think you can just start with speaking some small, simple phrases. You can start with introducing yourself. You can also go to a restaurant and ordering something in French. These small things can boost your confidence really well. And with this increased confidence, you can start speaking without thinking about perfection and also without thinking too much about the grammar. The next tip is finding someone to speak with. I have already talked about this in my previous video in which I have shown about how to learn French in just 3 months. I have already emphasized this point that you need to find a language partner. You need to find a person with whom you can continuously speak French without judging yourself, without thinking about anything else. Because when you find a person with whom you can regularly speak French, you just give yourself an opportunity to improve. And as we all know, more you speak, more confidence you gain and more fluent you become. One more approach that you can take is immersing yourself. You should immerse yourself into learning French. How can you do that? You can just start reading some comic books because reading is the best exercise to improve your vocabularies and sentence structures. It can be useful for you to improve lots of knowledge. It can also help you to get an idea of how the language can be implemented practically. You can try reading some news articles or short stories as well, because at the end of the day, these exercises will definitely complement your French speaking portion. One more thing you can do is you can start watching French movies or French news. You can also listen to French podcasts regularly, because listening is the most important part. I have always said this. When you are listening to native speakers, you are basically habituating your own brain in order to process French language very fast. And after all these things, it can anyway help you to gain vocabularies, and that can be useful for you when you will be speaking French with a native person. So there you have it, guys. I hope you got really good strategies in order to improve your process of learning French. And I hope this video will help you to improve your French. So guys, please hit the like button. Share this video with as many people as possible who are also learning French. And guys, you can go through my playlist that I have already made it for A1, and I will keep continuing uploading some grammar topics into that. So guys, please stick to my channel, subscribe to it, and wait for next video. So till then, au revoir.